I said, excuse me while I faint. Excuse me while I faint. Y'all can try to play me if you want to. Jacqueline said I'm her best friend, so I'm her best friend. Straight like that.
Nothing ain't the same no more. We need each other more and more and more. Nothing ain't the same no more. We need each other more and more and more. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I wanted to do a vlog today because, one, I didn't want to upload, or I had a story time that I wanted to upload, but I was like, I'll just do this since this is more important. I'll just vlog and just tell y'all about what the Lord has been doing so far. Today is May 5th. I mean, May. What, dear? What? Today is March 5th, I believe. And yesterday, March 4th, and your girl got blessed all day, pretty much. Like, all day. Like, I went into work. Well, I woke up early, was in a good mood. Thank the Lord for that. And I got dressed or whatever, went into work. The work day was a good day, but something happened to me at work that really made me look at the Lord like, what are you doing? Because, and I'm not saying none of this to brag, I'm just telling y'all what's been going on recently in my life. And yesterday was very, well, by the time I upload, well, hopefully I upload this video the same day so it doesn't sound like I'm talking crazy, but May 4th was a very monumental day for me personally. Like, it was just very monumental. So anyway, yeah, so I'm not bragging, but a coworker of mine, she had needed some help or whatever with her car situation, and her car was like acting up, you know, wouldn't start. Well, it started, but it was like acting up, and she has children. It's like, no, that car was too dangerous for them kids to be in. So you know, she asked me, she only lived 5 minutes away from the job, about 15 minutes away from me, so it wasn't a thing, like it was on the way for me to grab her. So she asked me to grab her, and I grabbed her for about 2 weeks, and didn't ask for gas money, didn't ask for, you know, any kind of compensation for anything. You know, we would ride to go get breakfast together on our breaks, we would ride and get lunch together. It was just like me and her for 2 weeks, right? So by the third week, she needed to be in like into the job a whole lot earlier than what we were already doing. So I couldn't grab her the third week. Like, I just couldn't grab her the third week. And you know, I was hoping she didn't feel some type of way about it, but she was able to get her car up in enough time, so she kind of was like, you know, doing her thing or whatever. Cool. So May 3rd, no, I don't know when she went to go drop her car back off, but something else happened to her car, and she caught a lift into work. But she asked me, you know, if I could take her home, blah, 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 you know, or take her to the place to pick up her car. Because by the time May 4th came around, she didn't have her car. Her car was already in the shop. So she was at work with no car, need to get back to her car, all of that. So I was like, yeah, sure, like, you know, I'll do that. So our first break comes around. I already grabbed breakfast before work, so I didn't need to grab breakfast. But she didn't eat. So she asked me if we could go to Wawa so she can grab some breakfast. And I was like, sure, no problem. So we get in my car, we drive to Wawa. I didn't go in, like I just parked and let her go in. I didn't go in. And so she goes in, gets her breakfast, comes out. She gets in the car and I start driving back to the job. I'm driving back to the job and she's in the passenger seat and she slips something in my pocket. Now at this point I'm like, is she being weird? Like, what's going on? What is she trying to stuff in my pocket? So I'm like, yo, like, we're gonna call her, for the sake of this video, we'll call her Lisa. I'm like, Lisa, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm driving, like, what are you doing? And I'm trying to look down, I'm trying to look at the road, I'm trying to look down and see what it is. Like, I know she's putting something in there because there wasn't nothing in my pocket for her to take out. I know she's putting something in there, I just don't know what it is. I'm like, yo, you cannot be, if this is some kind of prank, some kind of joke, some kind of something while I'm driving, girl, we ain't got time. Like, we gonna flip over, you acting crazy or whatever. So she's just like, no, like, don't worry about it, don't, you know, I don't want you to, like, you know, she's like, she said don't look at it until, this sun is something else. She's like, don't look at it until I get out the car. Well, now I'm really trying to figure out what it is. So we stopped at a red light now. So I got time to go in my pocket and see what in the world she's doing. Mind you, well, okay, let me just keep going. Oh, I got a bagel with cream cheese and an orange juice this morning. Amen. We loves our bagels. So she is telling me, like, don't look. I'm like, you put something in my pocket, I'm gonna look. Like, I don't know what you're doing. I look, I pulled it out. It's a roll, maybe, I want to say maybe that thick of money in my pocket. Just rolled up. I said, what is this? Like, what is this? Before I get angry, before I get excited, before anything, I'm like, what is going on here? Like, what are you doing? She's like, no, D, like, I just wanted to show you how much I appreciate you. You've been there for me these past few weeks. Now, mind you, when I was taking her back and forth to the job, it was what? Maybe by now is what? Maybe 2-3 weeks, like almost a month later. So she's like, you've just been like a really great friend to me. Like, I appreciate you. And, you know, I just want to let you know that, you know, I appreciate you. And I'm like, yo, she's talking. I'm sitting here counting. This girl gave me $300. $300 for helping her out. I was like, looking at it like, I'm like, what are you, like, I'm not taking this. Are you crazy? Like, $300, Lisa? Like, are you insane? Like, are you crazy? Like, I'm looking at her like, what the? Absolutely not. I'm not doing this. No, I'm not doing this. She's like, D, really? Like, seriously, honestly. Now, in my mind, personally, I'm thinking this is somebody's light bill. She has children. I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to take no food out of your kids' mouths. Like, this is a lot of money, bro. Especially for, well, it's a lot of money, period. But it's a lot of money for somebody that only, you know, like, $300. You crazy? So, and it was thick because she got it out in all 20s. So I'm like, I'm not taking this, I'm not taking this, I'm not taking this. She's like, no, D, please. Like, honestly, like, you're fine. I'm good. I don't need it back. I'm like, you're going to have to show me something. You're going to have to tell me something, because there's no way I'm just going to take this and not think that I'm taking from your kids. I'm taking from your family. I'm taking from your household, like, budget or something. There's no way. So she told me, shorty got over $10K in her savings account right now. Like, she's good. And when she said that, I said, I'll keep that 3. Like, I said, I'll keep that 3. Like, all right. But what was paramount was going back with like friends and just general situations. When my friends get blessed, I'm like, yo, and they act how I acted, I'm like, yo, you gotta, this is the Lord, like, you gotta learn to be blessed, right? That's what I used to tell my friends, like, people just in my life that I care about all the time, when they told me, like, amazing, you know, just spontaneous blessings like that, right? So she told me the exact same thing. Like, when it was all said and done, she was like, D, you're a great person, you know, like, I really appreciate you, and you don't have to give it back. Like, just be blessed. Like, just accept this and just accept your blessing. Like, just be blessed. When she said that, I said, that was Jesus right there. That was Jesus. She don't go to church often, but that was Jesus. That was Jesus. He done used her in that moment. I said, you right. You was right. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take this 3. Yep. I got it. I got it. So, that was my work day. That's what happened to me at work. Baby! When I got home. So, I get home. I got off work. 5 o'clock. Went to grab my niece. That's why I got this car seat in the back. I ain't got no children right now. Just in case anybody was wondering. Keep a car seat in my car for my baby. So, I go grab my niece. I run into one of my friend's parents that I haven't seen for a few years now. We caught up, whatever. Dropped my niece, or my sister came to my house to grab my niece. That went smoothly. Like, usually, you know, we have to wait for my sister to get off work and then come. Nope, she was already there before I got there. She came, grabbed my baby. They left. Dia got in the shower when she got in the door. And so I'm like, all right, let me check my Twitter, because I do have a Twitter for my music. I'm like, let me check my Twitter, make sure ain't nobody, you know, looking for me, not looking for me, making sure nobody like tagged me in something or shouted me out in something for the single. And I didn't, you know, I want to let them know that I saw it. I got to retweet it, right? That's what I was, you know, told to do as far as Twitter, because Dia is never on Twitter. I don't know nothing about no Twitter. So I go on there. I'm looking. There's a few people that I missed, so I retweeted. But I kept scrolling, because when you search your own name, because for some reason it wasn't in my mentions, so I had to search my own name. My publicist told me to do all this. I had to search my own name just so I could make sure that I found everybody that said something about me. So I'm just scrolling, making sure, you know, okay, I retweeted that. I found my old Twitter account. And so my name was attached to some things that were under my old Twitter account. And y'all, I scrolled back, and it was 2011, the year 2011, when I saw Jacqueline Carr at me. She didn't at, because my Twitter name or my Twitter handle was not my name. It was not Radia. But my name was still on my page. It just wasn't my at name. So she added me, like my name, Radia, not my Twitter handle. She added Radia and said thank you to whatever I said, right? I don't know what I said. I don't know what I did back then. It was, what, 8 years ago? I don't know. And 8 years ago. I don't know, y'all. It was a minute ago. And I'm like shocked. Like, I'm in my bed like, what is even happening right now? Like, what? I missed this? So if you follow my social media, you saw my story on, because I recorded that moment, and I had that moment. So I recorded a video, put it up on Instagram and Facebook, pretty much asking for a second chance because I love her so much, and I totally missed her, like her saying something to me. Like, do you know how many artists and how many artist supporters or fans or whatever you want to call it, like, they at them every day and they never get noticed, never get seen because there's so many. Not that they don't want, well, I don't know the intentions of some artists, but not necessarily that they don't want to, but because there's so many. And for her to at me, my name, and say thank you, it was a big thing. So I recorded my reaction and I tagged her, but in my mind I'm thinking like, she's not gonna see this or whatever, like, you know, whatever. But I just wanted her to know, in case she ever did, or in case somebody ever wanted to show her the video, that how much I love, appreciate her, and really was upset that I missed out on that moment. And if you follow me on my social media, you saw what happened next, baby. I guess this is the story time of my day. I guess it turned into. She liked it. I was still on the Instagram app when she liked it, because it popped up on my screen. And I didn't know what was going on. Like, I knew it was her because she had the blue check, but I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was about to happen. I started like getting hot real fast, right? So at first I just thought it was a like. And when she liked it, I got a group chat with my label / producer and my publicist. And I said, Jacqueline Carr, just like my Instagram video. My publicist is like, screenshot that, girl, screenshot that. We need the receipts. So I screenshot it, put it in the thing. Or I went to the post to screenshot it. And she left a comment. Jacqueline Carr left a comment on my Instagram video. You know what she said to me? Oh, this wasn't no, God bless you, thank you for supporting, you know, whatever. This was not no ordinary artist to a fan type message. Jacqueline Carr. I wanted to call her Shorty, because I'm so excited, but I'm not gonna do that to her because she is more than that, okay? She didn't call me. She called me by my first name. She didn't call me by anything else, so I'm gonna call her by her first name because, you feel me? She's due that respect. Jacqueline Carr commented back and said, laughing emoji, this is hilarious. Hey there, best friend. When I tell y'all, every muscle in my body released, like, TMI, your shorty had to go to the bathroom. Your girl, me, Dia, had to go to the bathroom. Because my jaw dropped. I started sweating. Like, at first, I got hot, like, because she saw it and she liked it. But when she called me best friend, oh, I didn't know what to do with myself. I said, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. This is about to get real bad real fast. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold up, Jesus. Wait a second. She called me her best friend. And regardless, if I ever meet her again or not, because I did meet her one time, I have pictures. I found my pictures last night because I was gonna make another post, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna bother her. I'm not gonna do none of that. Again, she saw me. I'm grateful that she saw me this first time. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to get on her nerves, right? Best friend don't need that kind of annoyance right now, right? I sang with her because I was singing with Anti Milton, and I sang behind her. Like, we were doing background for her. I can't even remember what song we did for her, or the church, or anything, because your girl was, like, starstruck. But it was one of her songs, obviously. And, so I got to see her and meet her then. But, side note, real quick, because I'm going to have to go back into work real quick. I'm going to just tell this real quick story, and then I'm going to come back and just finish this video out. You feel me? So, side note, we got off the stage. We got finished singing with her. And, what happened? Nobody was in the dressing room but her. Like, it was just her, right? And so I don't know how I got lost with the rest of my team when I was with Anton. I didn't know where they were. I'm thinking they all in the dressing room. So somebody points me like, yeah, you can go back here, whatever. How about I walk through the door and there's only Jacqueline in there? She's sitting down all peaceful. She's on her phone. She didn't look up, right away when I walked in the door. So, she ain't have no problems with nothing. Clearly, she ain't got no worries in the world. Because somebody walked in on me, I'd be like, ah! Oh, okay. Like, She was just sitting down. She had changed her clothes. She had a dress on, so she put I think it was like a jean skirt or like a black and white sweater or something. She had something on. I got the pictures or whatever, but, so she was just sitting peacefully, and it was just me in the room, like in the dressing room with her. And I looked at her and I was like, oh. Get it together, dear. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. I was probably in that room for not even a minute, not even 30 seconds fully. She looked up and she said hi and smiled at me, and I said, hey. And I turned to leave. Like, I got out the room. I said, there's no way I can do this right now. There's no way. No, she didn't just say that to me. No, she did not. No, she did not, Jesus. So your girl was starstruck. I've been starstruck since before her first album came out, and your girl was starstruck when I met her then. And last night was just the icing on the cake. I'm like, Jesus Christ. She called me best friend. I'm running with that. If I ever see her again, I don't know if I ever will. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but she called me her best friend. So if I ever do get to see her, meet her in person ever again, I hope she don't get offended that I call her best friend, because we best friends. She confirmed it in front of everybody. Like, I'm her best friend, period. Like, don't ask me nothing else. I'm her best friend. I'm her best friend, period. But, your girl was hype. Like, I was so hype. Okay, so after I got out the bathroom last night, right, I saw that my cousin called me. We were talking about it because she knew. She's like, yo, the funny thing is, people that don't know you will probably think that you just made a video trying to be funny. But honestly, they don't know that this is how you really are, dear. Like, they don't know that you were being dead serious. I said, you know what? You right. I have some people on my Instagram now that, are new. So, they're trying to get to know me or whatever. And they probably don't know my personality enough to know that there was nothing in that video that I was trying to be funny about. Like, I was dead serious about all of it. Like, I was so shocked. I was everything. Like, everything that I said in that video, I really meant, like, real life. And for her to say that, like, what? So, not only did she say that, right? I like that comment because I'm like, yo, you got to say something. Like, she said something, you got to say something. So in that moment, still raw as ever, I said, no, you did not just like and respond to this video. No, you did not. No, you didn't. No, you did not. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I said, excuse me while I faint. Excuse me while I faint. And you know what she did in return? Do you know what my best friend did in return? She liked that comment too. She liked it. We best friends, period. Period, straight like that. Like, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. What? Jacqueline is my best friend. She's my best friend. She said it herself. She's my best friend. She's always been my best friend in my head, but she's my best friend in real life now because she called me her best friend. What? Oh, yeah, okay. You play if you want to. Y'all can try to play me if you want to. Jacqueline said I'm her best friend, so I'm her best friend. Straight like that. Y'all, I gotta go. I gotta clock in really quick. Let me get a little bit of this bread. I'm gonna come back on my break and we're gonna finish this video, okay? Okay. Give me a second. Hey, y'all. So, I'm back. And honestly, I'm still on a high. Like, just about everybody in my job so far is talking about, oh, the day's going so slow. I'm so tired. Like, my one coworker says she's gonna go home on her lunch break and she's just gonna go to sleep. And I'm like, okay. She's like, looking at me like, how are you not, sleepy? Like, the day's going by so slow. I said, girl, I'm still on a high from last night. You feel me? I'm still on a high. Still on a high. Sorry. I'm so sorry about it. So, no, I'm not tired. But for her to respond to my video within, wasn't even 10 minutes of me having the video up. Wasn't even 10 minutes. So, whenever it came to her phone, she clicked it. She chose to click it, and she chose to watch it, and she chose to do what she did. That does not happen every day. It doesn't. It just doesn't. And I know a lot of people gonna be like, she's just a human, like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I understand that. But she has played a very important role in my life. And every time I was going through something, Jacqueline was right there. She was right there. She was right coming through my speakers. She was coming through. She was doing her thing. She was ministering to me, because that's what best friends do for one another. She was ministering to her best friend, and I was getting through some things. You feel me? So, I'm sorry I'm chewing this gum so hard, but I'm just excited. This is my excited chill. I'm sorry. I can't. But, yeah, like, that thing was crazy, boy. That was crazy. So then, after that, right, I'm thinking it's only me, my father, and my brother in the house. My brother, he gets up in the morning. He has to be to work really early in the morning. He has a super early shift, so I knew he was asleep. My dad's door is down the hall, and it was closed, and the lights was off, so I'm like, oh, he's asleep. Until he liked that same video. He liked my video. So I'm like, oh, he's up. It said, he liked it 33 seconds ago. I said, I ran into his room so fast. And he was cracking up at me. He thought it was hilarious. He was like, you are so crazy. But, he was happy for me. Like, what? She called me a best friend. Like, I had a 1 in a million type situation right there. Like, excuse me? Nothing like that has ever happened to me in my life. Ever. But anyway, I mean, going forward, of course, I'm never going to forget this day. Like, May 4th. Why do I keep saying May? March 4th. I'm never going to forget. Never going to forget it. And I don't even want nothing. Like, I don't want, I'm not looking for, wanting for anything extra to happen. Like, I'm just happy she saw it. I'm happy she know how I feel about her. I can live with that. I can go on the rest of my life knowing that she know how I feel about her. Period. I don't need no handout. I don't need nothing like that, because what the Lord has for Dia is gonna be for Dia, and we're gonna thank God for it all. But I ain't looking for none of that. Jacqueline, I ain't looking for none of that, girl. I ain't doing that. No. I was just so happy that she saw it and that it really got to her, because I was thinking like, yo, I'm going to ask everybody to help me. Everybody, come on, dear. You ratchet a little bit, but you got to get it together at some point. I was thinking before I even posted the video that, okay, I'm going to, ask everybody to spam her just so she could know. You feel me? But I didn't even do none of that because I'm like, nah, that's doing too much. And it's what? It was like, was it like 9 o'clock? Like 8 something? I don't even know. It was like nighttime. People with their families. They probably putting their babies in the tub. Like, ain't nobody gonna spam Jacqueline for no idea because I missed my shot. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm not gonna ask that. But I am gonna take a limb, go out on a limb, and I'm gonna just tag her. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna tag her. Never thought she would ever look at it. Never thought. But she looked at it and she commented and she called me her best friend. So that is what it is. The Lord is good. Yesterday was a really good day. March 4th. Something must be coming in May because I don't know what in the world is going on. Why I keep saying May. March 4th is a day to remember, baby. It's a day to remember. So, yeah, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know how I felt. Like I said, I was gonna do another story time video because I got a little bit of space before I can get back in the studio. I was gonna do some behind the scenes stuff with that, like just trying to get some of that content or whatever. But this was monumental for my life. Monumental. It was no way that I could not make. I have to upload another video. Like, people want to see the videos. So what better video to put out than this one? Oh, the rest of them can wait. You feel me? Like, because especially with my coworker situation, like, I know what it's like to not have a vehicle. If you live in New Jersey, you need a vehicle. Like, straight like that. Like, you need a vehicle. Period. You cannot be in New Jersey and not have a vehicle. There are a lot of people that don't have a vehicle and that are getting around. I'm not saying it's impossible to get around, but it's just things are so spaced out. It's not like Philly where you could just go to the corner, catch a bus here, go there, catch a bus there. Like, it's not a tight knit city. Like, everything is spaced out. So you need a car. In my opinion, you need a car to live in New Jersey. So when it came to my coworker, I'm like, yo, like, I know what it's like to not have a car, to have to, rely on somebody else to get the things that I want done, the things that I need to get done. And I know how, people made me feel for even having to do things for me, because I wasn't able to help myself. I wasn't able to, get things done for myself without a car. Like, I understand. And I'm like, yo, we ain't about to have that with her. Like, no, dear. The Lord blessed you with this car. You already know how I feel about my car. Lord blessed me with my car. So I'm going to help out as many people as I can help out. You feel me? Like, and I have. This is the third year that I had my car. In the three years that I had this car, I have helped out as many people as I can help out. Because I will never be that person to make somebody else feel bad for not having, or me being too tired to do what. No. Because when it was done to me, it was nothing I could do about it, but it made me feel horrible. It made me look at the people just like, nah, okay, like, you good. Okay, you feel me? Like, no. So I wasn't expecting none of that. But at the end of the day, I give God all the glory. I give God all the glory for every experience. And people may think things like this, okay, like, all right, you got, some extra money or whatever. Like, all right, you got noticed for a little bit. You got your little few minutes of attention from, and your favorite artist. Like, okay, and like what? What? What do you mean what? Like, this is my life. If I love you, I love you. Like Jacqueline, I love her. Like, I love her. Like, there is no, like, there's, like, I can't even explain it. Like, I love her. So everything that happened yesterday, March 4th, forever in the books. I was up until like 1 something. Like, Jacqueline had me like until like 1 something in the morning. But when I got good and ready to lay down and all that, I just said, thank you, Lord. And I fell asleep. But yeah, y'all, that'll be it for this vlog so far. I gotta finish my work day out, and then what am I doing? What's today? Thursday. I gotta study some music, and it's Thursday. Oh, my sister and my niece are coming over tonight, so gotta get ready for them. So yeah, y'all, that's it for this video. I just want to let y'all know how good God has been. He has been blessing me, especially recently. He has blessed me 2 times over for something that, you know, I don't think I'm ever deserving of or for. I'm just trying to do my part in this world, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. I didn't think this was going to be a story time video, but it is. I don't know if my channel is going to be a story time type channel, because I just love telling y'all what's going on or what has happened to me. Like, I just like talking. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to keep it, you know, switch things up or whatever, but I just like talking to y'all. So, all right, that's it for this video. If you like what you see, if you think you're gonna like me, like my channel and all of that great stuff, be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment, let me know what you think, how you know, feel about me and my craziness in this video, and what would you do if one of your favorite artists like reached back out to you? Like, what would you do? What would your reaction be? Would it be like mine, where I was freaking out and all of that? Or would it be super chill and just like, you know, oh, thanks? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video, and I'll catch you in my next one. Peace.